Prifddinas, the City of Elves, was released into the game 2 decades ago in September 2004. While it was technically in the game, it wouldn't become a place the player could visit until a decade later, almost to the day. In August 2014, the finale to the ElfQuest series would be added into the game in the form of a quest called Plague's End. While one of the rewards for completion of this quest is access to Prifddinas, players who completed this quest would have to wait another month before the city itself would become accessible to players. Prifddinas introduced a ton of high-level training methods. Today I would like to specifically highlight my favorite of these methods, Prif Thieving. This video is not meant as a guide for how to level thieving efficiently. Rather, I just wanted to show my appreciation for one of my favorite skills and my favorite way to train it. I want to preface this by saying I am about to butcher some of the names of the elven clans, and for that, I'm sorry to the people who made it. I tried. Prif Thieving sees you visit each of the 8 clan districts and picking the pockets of the elves roaming around the area. Each district has a specific focus to them, and thus the loot you can get from picking their pockets varies from district to district. Along with the random items you can get, you also get a small amount of gold with each successful swipe from an elf's pockets. The amount of gold you are getting is abysmally low, and there are a lot easier ways to make money in the game, which is a shame considering the wealth and elegance at display in the city. You would think these elves would have a lot more gold lining their pockets, but I guess not. Before we look at the clan-specific loot, we should talk about a few items that are on the loot tables for all the clans. These items include clue scrolls of hard and elite tier difficulty, which have a chance of rarely becoming master tier clues, motherlode shards, one of the 4 pieces of the Prifddinas musician's outfit, crystal Trisalian fragments, and a crystal acorn. Motherlode shards can be used at an NPC named Withian, located in the Mylar district, for an item off the Motherlode mod drop table. The musician's outfit's only notable functions are to be stored in the player-owned house, and the fact that the chest piece is required for a master clue step. The crystal acorn can be planted at the crystal tree patch located by the Prifddinas lodestone, which can be harvested once a day for 1 to 2 crystal blossoms, which are used to craft the Perfect Plus potion. The last notable thing to mention is that each of the district workers has a small chance to give a symbol piece for their clan. If you collect all 8 pieces, you can go to any of the heralds and buy an incomplete Saren symbol for 1 million coins. When all 9 items are combined together, the player will be able to activate the item to receive 15,000 experience in each of the 18 skills associated with Prifddinas. These completed necklaces can be banked for later activation, allowing you to save this 270,000 experience drop for later. This can be great if you want to do a spam broadcast for a lot of skill achievements at once. Duplicate symbols and necklaces can be obtained, with the experience drop being available with each completed necklace. Earworth is the first of the clans that you unlock. Level 91 thieving is required to begin stealing from these elves. The Earworth district is focused on Slayer and the melee combat style. Thus, the loot you can receive from this district includes super potions for defense, attack, and strength of the 1-dose variety. Along with these potions, you can receive adamantite stone spirits, cooked sharks, and crystal weapon seeds. Ithil is the second clan you unlock, requiring level 92 thieving. The Ithil district is focused on crafting and construction, so most of the loot is in some way related to these 2 skills. This loot includes oak and teak planks, soft clay, soda ash, harmonic dust, as well as crystal seeds for weapons, armors, and tools. Kadarn is the third clan you unlock, requiring level 93 thieving. See any patterns yet? The Kadarn district is focused on the combat styles of ranged and magic. As such, you can expect single doses of both super potions, ranged and magic, to be dropped here. Along with that, you can find unpowered orbs, bowstrings, sharks, and crystal weapon seeds. Amlod is the 4th clan you unlock at level 94 thieving. The Amlod clan require no introduction. However, for those of you who haven't had the joy of doing the Amlod run during double XP, I'll introduce them anyways. The main focuses of the Amlod clan are the skills Summoning and Divination. During the Amlod Voice of Saren, you can receive 20% more summoning experience by crafting pouches there, so they tend to be the district that most people have any interest in tracking. The focus on Summoning and Divination is also the main reason I recommend doing Prif Thieving. Loot from the Amlod elves includes divination energies of radiant, luminous, and incandescent rarity, each of the 4 summoning charms, portents of restoration 8 and 9, signs of the porter 4, which gives you 20 charges each, crystal weapon seeds, and all 3 shadow cores that can be turned in for more divination experience. In single doses, the Amlot district doesn't give a ton of loot. Over time, though, you can make bank by focusing on this clan specifically. I'm currently sitting at 142 million experience in thieving, with most of that experience coming from Prif thieving. I focused most of my time on the Amlot clan and have netted enough porters to fund my push for 120 archaeology. This, of course, was aided by the divination perk from the Hall of Memories that allows me to collect memory shards as I'm thieving. Plus, if I ever need any porters, I'm sitting on about 80k radiant and brilliant memories that I can use. Traharn is the fifth clan you unlock at level 95 thieving. This clan focuses on mining and smithing. The loot you can expect from this clan include coal, gold, and adamantite stone spirits, corrupted ore, crystal weapon seeds, and dwarven stout. Corrupted ore is a stackable ore that can make for some easy AFK smithing experience, which gets boosted during Traharn hours. Dwarven Stout gives you a boost to your mining and smithing levels by 1 to 2 levels and can be good to help boost for content you don't currently have the level for. Heaven is the sixth clan you unlock at level 96 Thieving. This clan focuses on prayer and agility. The loot you can expect from this clan includes summer pies, which can boost your agility level when eaten, single doses of agility and super energy potions, accursed ashes, dragon bones, Heaven course multipliers for boosted experience gains on the Heaven agility course, and rarely you can get a cleansing crystal. Cleansing crystals can be purchased for 102,000 gold at the cathedral on the hill and provide a base of roughly 9,800 AFK prayer experience. These crystals are also one of the few methods you can train during double XP that work on prayer. Cruz is the seventh clan you unlock at level 97 Thieving. This clan focuses on woodcutting and farming, and thus the loot you can expect to receive includes flax, yew logs, magic logs, super compost, crystal weapon seeds, and rarely you can get either a maple or pineapple sapling. Mylar is the eighth and final clan you unlock at level 98 Thieving. This clan focuses on a combination of herblore, dungeoneering, farming, and hunter. The loot you can expect from here include herblore supplies and snapegrass, dragon scale dust, and crushed nest, a hunter potion called Zamorak's Favor in its one dose form, which can help hunting Judenkos, the occasional 10 dungeoneering tokens, and farming supplies in the Harmony Moss seed used to make the perfect plus potion. But the loot itself is the main reason I suggest doing Prif thieving, specifically the Amlod clan. The fact that you can pretty reliably get 3 to 5 minutes of AFK time with a pretty minimal setup, all within a very enclosed area, makes this a pretty ideal training method. Setup-wise, using the Hall of Memories perk that lets you gather memory shards as you pickpocket mobs is a must-have. These can be transmuted into a ton of useful materials, including porters. I recommend getting the Master Camouflage outfit as soon as you can, as its perks give you a chance for extra loot, as well as a higher chance for getting those clan symbols I was talking about earlier, if you're interested in that 18-way experience drop that you can bank for later. The main perk of the Master Camouflage outfit is the built-in free teleports it gives you to each district. Alternatively, the Crystal Teleport Seed can provide you with the same teleports and can be easily farmed in Lieta and recharged in the Ithel district until you get enough dust to make the Attuned Seed. The only other item I would recommend you add to a minimum setup is the 99 Thieving Cape. Both of these items help but are not required to getting started with this training method. The perk of the Thieving Cape makes it so that the drops that can be noted will be noted, allowing you to jump from clan to clan more freely, not worrying about having to bank in between them. Without the cape, I would typically find I could fully loot a clan 50% of the time without having to bank once, which isn't too bad. Other perks that could be useful but aren't totally necessary, in my opinion, include the Totem of Crystal, which reduces the amount of time you have to wait after getting caught by 25%, taking it from the 20 minutes it normally is down to 15 minutes. The spell Crystal Mass can also increase the amount of time you can AFK if you have access to the Ancient Magic spellbook. Finally, if you want to focus on one clan in particular and don't want to wait the cooldown timer to expire, you can purchase Elf Thieving Reset tokens with Pilfer points in the Thieves Guild located in Lumbridge. As I said at the beginning, this is not meant to be a guide for how to level thieving, just a spotlight on my favorite skill and my favorite way to train it. With both the new invention expansion introducing augmented thieving as well as new skilling perks that is set to drop sometimes towards the end of spring, beginning of summer, and the planned expansion of thieving to 110 set for release at the end of the year, I'm sure new and better methods will be introduced to train the skill. I just wanted to show some love for some older content. They just released a dev diary on 110 Crafting, which said that the seeds to make the new armor could be gained with thieving, so we could see some new drops added to these loot tables. Here's hoping for the best for my favorite skill. If you learned something new or enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing. I'm hoping to post more videos like this, but hopefully better in the future. I've been Mavlos, and I just wanted to leave you with this short clip of my favorite skilling pet in RuneScape 3. Until next time.